Hi everybody, you have landed on KiOfKai TV and I am Kerry-Ann Ingram, your host, and this is where you will gain all the goody goodness to heal your life, your mind, body, and soul so that you could be your best in the world. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so I want to talk to you about something that has been percolating in my mind, and that's how to deal with people who tend to take you for granted. I know sometimes it can be super painful, and a lot of times we struggle to figure out how to deal with that. So stay tuned if you want to figure out how to deal with that. I'm going to give three tips on how to deal with people disappointing you. Okay, so, I have this great story. I was working with a family member and they approached me. I didn't ask them. They approached me to work with me and help me because they saw that I couldn't afford to pay another professional, somebody that wasn't related to me. And so they offered to help me and I was grateful. But I still felt bad in a sense, and I felt that I needed to somehow compensate them. So I raised the funds and paid them for their work. And, going forward, there was another time that I couldn't afford to pay them. And there were just some minor things for them to fix. And they completely ignored me. They didn't show up and I was devastated. But somewhere within that, I knew, because of doing self-development and nurturing self and learning the tools to help me understand people, I knew that that behavior had nothing to do with me. And I knew that if I bought into that behavior, then I would be an enabler. I would be enabling their bad behavior towards me. So I decided them not showing up for me isn't my responsibility, nor is it my fault. So from that, I went on to taking responsibility. So, tip number one is to take responsibility for your actions and your feelings towards a person not showing up, the way you have conceived it in your mind. Because everybody is struggling with something. And we don't have to understand it. We don't have to accept it, but we do have to understand that it's not us, so that we could, take the difficulty and the struggle out of us, and the responsibility, take it away from us. The second tip and beauty that I learned in this discovery is that if somebody is doing something that is upsetting me, I need to look at myself, right? I need to take the mirror that I'm projecting onto the world and then flip it around and look at myself and see within myself, why am I bothered by that? Why is this behavior of this person bothering me? Analyze that. Like, I truly need to analyze it and then do the work to structurally break it down, right? Go to the core of it. Because when we go to the core and we see the reason, the root cause for our behavior, our thought patterns, then we have clarity. Because when we can see something for what it is, it no longer has control over us, right? We then have the tools to look at it objectively and to break it down. So next, number 3, my favorite number, is to love on thyself. Because if you love yourself up, what others do or not do won't affect us. That's how you deal with people not showing up for the way that you expect them to. You love on yourself, and you don't put the expectations you don't put your expectations out to other people. You can't expect people to show up the way you have conceived an idea in your head, right? What you want other people to do for you, you do it for yourself. When you do it for yourself, you won't need them to show up in that way for you. You will gain freedom, It's such a beautiful thing. You will have freedom. And when people do show up for you in a positive way, you will be appreciative, but it won't rock you. And when they show up negatively, again, it won't rock you. It will add to what you have already done to enhance your well-being, but it won't shake your foundation. So those are my 3 tips for you. I hope they help. Go out and try them, and let me know if you also have more tips. Share them below in the comment section, or take your comments and go over to the blog and share them there. Start the conversation, because that's what this is all about. It's about sharing knowledge to help each other grow and be our best in this world. This world is so complicated. It can be extremely complicated and hard to navigate sometimes. But if you've gone through a situation and you've learned something really, really tremendous, it's your duty, legit, your duty to share it with the world. So that's what I'm, asking. That's what I'm doing. I'm leading by example. And yeah, so just start the conversation and we will do this darn thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up and lending your ears and your eyes to me for this short time to gain, some new insights to enhance your life. I will see you next week. And also, never forget that you are here to be a light, a beautiful beacon of hope, love, and I want you to go out there into the world and share your beacon of love and light to enhance someone's world today. Okay? I love you. Mwah.